I went to another reality when the power went out. My parents don't believe me. This happened to me when I was in high school. I had locked myself in my bedroom for the night to do homework like I normally did, but while I was in the middle of an assignment, the light shut off. I was a little weirded out, but after a minute, the power came back on, and I kept working. No big deal. Then it happened again. But this time, the lights went out for 3 or 4 minutes. Obviously, I was too scared to go check in the dark, so I waited. When the lights finally came back on, I left my room and peeked into my parents' bedroom. Their light was on, but they weren't there. So I went downstairs to the main level, didn't see anyone. Then I realized that the basement light was on, so I walked downstairs. Just for some context, I didn't walk all the way into the basement because from the stairway you can see the TV area. Usually I can spot them sitting on the couch that faces the stairs, but that night I saw and heard nothing. So I called out to both of them, but got no response. I was met with complete silence. At this point, I was completely lost as to where they could be. I thought, okay, well maybe they had gone outside to the breaker box. So I went back upstairs and checked all outside doors. Locked. As I checked the last door, the power went out again. At that point, I was like, okay, fuck this, and ran up to my brother's room. Usually he's a light sleeper, but this time I had to shake him as hard as I could before he even opened his eyes. He looked at me and went immediately back to sleep. I was basically panicking at this point, still super confused as to where my parents were. So I got back in bed and tried to decide what to do. A few minutes later, my mom opened my door and asked, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was like, "What do you mean? Where were you?" She said, "You came to the basement and we saw you on the stairs." We answered, but you didn't say anything. After a few minutes of arguing about what the fuck happened, with me saying they were definitely not down there, she and my dad confirmed they were both on the couch in the basement watching TV and literally had to pause the show to talk when I came down. Oh, and did I mention that when I was looking for them, the TV in the basement was off? The best part about this is they said they are 100% positive the power never went out. Not even once. To this day, they think I was sleepwalking. I swear I was fully awake because it was only 8 p.m. I have no rational explanation. For a minute, it felt like I slipped into another dimension where I was the only person who existed. That is the trippiest thing I've ever read. Like, what do you mean the power never went out? It went out 3 times!